Here, the boulders, the rocks, the outcrop there, which leads you down, there they are, down into the road here. The road takes you into the picture, the wall takes you into the picture. Let's put the wall up here so you can see the arrow, takes you into the picture. That's saying come down, look at my painting, and what you're having then is your escape point is this. You hit the outcrop, you go up to the thistles, and the cloud formation here, which I put in this morning, pushes you back down into the picture, and you vanish and go between the hills there forever. Well, I've really enjoyed doing this one. We've had a great day on the Pennine Way, and hope you'll have as well. See you soon. I'm Ashley Jackson, and here with me is my little group. Becky Platt, who works in the fashion industry and who hasn't been painting since leaving school. Alan Truman, a water board official who's been painting for a couple of years. And Kathleen Meller, recently retired, who paints for a hobby. You know, you should never ever settle for the first scene you see. It's really been worth the effort to climb up this cliff side and get up here and look at that bay there, which is Robin Hood's Bay. It must have been a smuggler's bay years ago. Now then, everybody has trouble with eye level line. Now here, the sea works for you. Whether you're sitting down or standing up, or whether you're down on the beach there, the horizon line of the sea, where the sea meets the sky, that's your eye level line. There, so you can see it. I'll draw it in hard. That's my eye level line. The sun's coming in from my right-hand side, and it's down about there. So we're going to put an arrow in here before it changes. There we go. That's the arrow for light coming down, hitting the cottages. Put the cottage in now. Straight down, vertical stroke. Keep your eye on this edge here for your vertical stroke going down here. Come out, down, rocks around here, and put the roof in. Now this one is like a child's drawing because we're just going to do it head on or flat on. There, chimney, put another roof behind with the chimney again. Windows in the roof. 1, 2. Be careful of them because it looks like Batman if you're not careful. So you have to push them back when you start painting them in. Come down. Window here. Window there. Small one. Window there. That's your white fence. Door underneath. Door. Down. On. Now we're going to do the cliff side, the cliff behind the house. Bring it down. Don't take it to the center. Don't end it at the center. That's my center of my painting. Don't end the cliff here because you'll split your picture in two. Either end it before the center or take it beyond and end it there. But what we're going to do, because we want a lot of sea, we're going to end it short of the centre. Down. And then oh, look at those white waves over there. Beautiful, there. I'll put them in now. Then we're going to draw in the shale and taking those curves now. If you painted and drew it as you see it there, you're going to take your eye out of the picture completely. So what we're going to do is make a centre point there on the horizon. So from there, we'll radiate those lines, those boomerangs. We're going to say, look at my picture and end you around there. If I did it as I saw it there, I would have to go like so. Now, if that's our paper, I'm saying to you, look at my painting, but get out. Quick, get out. And we don't want that. Now that's all we've got to do, and we're ready to paint. Clean water on. Now you can see there's a lovely blue line, so let's put that in with a little bit of Prussian blue. Just a lovely blue line here, right across here. I'm just going to go right across from there with the wash. Then feather it out. Don't leave it in. It's very, very delicate. Very delicate. There. I'm leaving the sea to the very end. I'm not going to paint the sea in at all. I want to see what it'll do first. I want to see what it'll do first, yeah. Now go for your other clouds in your sky now. Ultramarine blue. Crimson, you can see crimson in the sky. Some burnt sienna, just to tone that down. It's too red. Tone it down. Clean water now. Clean water. Watch it doesn't run right down your painting. Clean water. Do it again with the same mix. Let's be a daredevil. Let it run down, because we're going to put some clouds in, you see. That's why I'm having to make it dark. The pencils and brushes are all alive this morning. Take it across. Down again. Right. Now, wipe out time. What we said is the clouds are coming in. Take them in. Into the picture. Twist. Squirrel hairbrush. Look, twist. Twist again, there. Let's have it a dramatic painting. Nice dramatic scene. Down there. All I'm going to do now is get my chisel edge brush there, and I'm going to do the same mix and come down from the top here. I really want this one to work, to be dramatic. Come down again. Right, change your brush to your wash brush, which we've been using. Feather it out. And get those hard lines away. There. Nice and soft. You want those cloud formations. Take a twist. Right, I'm going to leave it now. I'll just have a look and see what my students are doing. That's okay. That's nice.
I feel as though I'm doing wrong here.
Go on.
I do everything too big instead of scaling it all down.
Yeah.
Everything's just, isn't it?
That's not bad, no. But I know your point. That's the most difficult thing for any artist, is to scale it down.
Yeah. What I thought, if that didn't work.
Oh,
I did two, you see. I'm cheating a bit.
That's a nice one, but I prefer the other one. Now then, leave your sea to the last. The hillside wants to be weaker, and the house wants to be thrown up, and then you're away. Okay?
Right.
Now that's lovely. Your drawing's great, and you've got a lot of sea there, haven't you? A lot of sea. The only problem you have, you see that? Keep your verticals vertical. If you're going to put an apex into that roof there, then you'd have to put a side of the building in, won't you? And what we said is, do it like a child's drawing, and that is straight. That ought to just come straight there.
I would straighten that side up, or leave it.
Yeah, good thinking, Batman. If you're straightening that side up, then you straighten that side up as well. Now you're thinking. And it's okay. Now then, Kathleen, your drawing's lovely. That's grand. However, looking at your cliff, take it a bit further on, love. You can do the same one and just end it there. And it'll make all the difference, because you see, what it is, it's ending near the point starts dropping away where that apex of your roof is there. But that's all right now.
Right.
Just move that one on, okay?
Thank you.
And we'll get painting. I want to do the houses now. Or this house here. Get some bright, lovely cadmium red, little touch of yellow. We're doing the pan tiles. We want that to really stand out. If you want anything to be seen in a painting, put some red in it. Or even paint it red. Cutting in what I just call my cutouts of my Batman mask. Do the same there. I'm using my elbow into my chest to make my hand stable. Now we come down using raw sienna, touch of the same mix there, so it all harmonises. Where the red pan tiles end there, you'll see the guttering is black. Want to give it some crispness and some light, so we're going to leave a little bit of white paper showing. Reverse it round. Come down and get working fast now. Bring it down there. Now you can see there's a little piece juts out here, an extension to the building. Down, raw sienna, just goes round the corner, just put a vertical there. Come down. Then bring in your blue from your sky to give you the stones down here. Then go to your contours, follow your contours. You can see that going down, but round. Down and round. The one behind, there's another wall behind, and it looks yellow. Forget the yellow. Put it in blue, because you want it to look as though it's behind the first wall. So put it in blue. Bring it down. Now we change our brush to our chisel edge brush. Raw sienna on its own, raw sienna. Take it across. Down. Bring it down there. Ah, it goes round. Marvellous what the sea's done to the shore there over centuries, millions of years. Let's put the clip in. Same colour mix. Weak but blue. There. Now, because I'm using a chisel edge brush, it makes it so easy that one stroke and you've cut in the side of the chimney and the roof at the same time. One stroke down and on. Do the same on the other side. Bring it down, cutting in, across, and then go to your contours now. Come down. Down. A bit more colour. Come down. Down. too blue, but don't worry, don't panic. The tone's right, but it's too blue. Take it to there. I'm leaving the tops a little bit because I wanted to put just a hint of green in there, just a hint. Down into your cliffs. Down. See? The old coloured sheet of glass trick. Down. Down. So all I'm doing is laying one on top of the other. It's what the professionals call wet into wet. Wet into wet technique. There. The scene's changed. When I started painting that cottage in, there was no sea behind the cottage. All it was the seashore. What we wanted to paint is more sea. So I'm going to paint this cottage, get it really in detail, and bide my time so that the sea comes in here, painting the wall side so you can push one wall behind the other. Pull this one out, push the other one behind. Take it down. Don't have a hard edge there, make it soft. Feather it in there, but then use the shadow wall and bring it into this side. So you're using it as mortise. Mortar, should I say, not mortise. Now don't get carried away and shape every little stone, because I've said don't do too much detail, just give a suggestion. So that's about it there. Don't do any more. Then we go up to the windows. Two blues, ultramarine blue, Prussian blue together, crimson, a little bit more crimson, burnt sienna, just to make it into an indigo, a dark blue. 1, 2, those are the panes. Another window. And what we're doing, you see, is not only putting the window panes in, but putting in the window frames. Let's bring that down. Yeah, it's lovely now, great. This is the exciting part. Prussian blue. As soon as I put my blue in, you'll see this house bounce out. Really bounce out to you. Here we go. Should be jumping out at you now there. Don't forget to take it on there as well and up there. Weaken it there. Bring it down. Continue shaping. That's just shaping now your extension. Take it up. That's enough. Don't get carried away. Now I'm going to paint the sea. So I start off with the horizon. Straight line across. Straight line across. Then from there, weaken the colour. Weaken your mixture. Point your brush up. Weaken that mixture. We have some white horses round the peninsula there. So there we have some white horses there, where the cliffs are. Then we're going to have the white horses here. And here. Some deeps underneath the whites. Let that run down. Look at that water working for you there. Look. Look at it working. Pull the brush between your fingers. Make it nice and moist and take out the surplus. Take out the surplus water there. I'm going to put some darks into my waves now. All we're doing is the sky colour with just a little bit more blue. As you come forward, I was going to say wiggle it. I'm going to show you now what I mean about wiggle it. Don't do a line such as that, straight across. When I say wiggle it, go thick and thin. There. So you give the feeling of the wave. Move it up and down. Darks and lights, darks and lights. Now, take a look at what we're painting. They've still got that curve, and I haven't got that curve in yet, so let's put it in. See, I left large areas of white, so if I went wrong, you only put it in to take it out, you see. That's tinting. Just tinting the paper. See, nice and delicately. See? That's good. Change your brush again to a chisel edge. And dare I say we're home and dry, even though we're painting the sea here. We're nearly there. Dark here. We can call that a day now. Just see. I'm going to come over here, put some seagulls over here now with a smaller brush. Now don't let anybody put you off by saying they should be white. Against that lovely sky, they'll be deep grey.